Hello everyone, this is TFury 017 coming at you with another episode of TFury Gaming. I am about to continue the series of Ghost of Tsushima. We're up to episode 6 and we're jumping right into it. There's a bunch of people coming at me. Let's get started. See some arrows. Mongols in the camp. At this camp, I should say. Oppressing my people, taking over my land. Can't have that. So we're gonna shut it down right now. I'm gonna lead them in here and I'm gonna take each out, Rurouni Kenshin style. Take each one out one by one, piece by piece. He's blocking. You can't block me forever. I'm gonna break your guard and you're not gonna be able to do anything about it. Cut down, slashed, beaten. Leader has been destroyed. That makes me one step closer to getting another upgrade. Now these guys got that poise, so well, he's so much for his poise because he's dead now. And another one bites the dust. Just shot me with an arrow. I don't like it when they shoot me with arrows. That's why I get in their grill and then I chop them down and take them out. Just picked up some, I got an upgrade available because of some steel I picked up. That'll probably help to upgrade my sword later on. I'm gonna call my horse over and we're gonna be on our way. Today's episode is gonna be focused on the tale of Lady Masako. We had just finished the tale of Ishikawa, defeated some people, some of the Mongols that had captured Tomoe. Turns out Tomoe had actually been helping the Mongols. So we're helping Ishikawa with his quest, but now we're about to help Lady Masako, or at least try to recruit Lady Masako. We don't know what type of quest lies before us, so let's get started. That's what we're doing now. So much wind that I'm calling forth to guide me.
Lady Masako should be here.
I know one of the other things that's going to be happening on the... Oh, we just arrived. So I'm going to switch back on the topic now. We're here at Lady Masako's estate. And we're going to look at what's going on here. It looks like some bad stuff happened. There's blood. Oh gosh, this is the same exact thing that happened with Ishikawa. We just come in and there's blood. These guys are wanted enemies.
We're trying to escape past the children through the window. Nothing back here.
See what's in this house. See if there's anyone in here. Oh snap, enemies just attacked. Let's see what you got. Oh, perfect parry. Draw your blade and catch this fade. Oh, perfect parry once again. Who else wants some? Perfect parry again. And the slash. And you're down on your knees begging for mercy as it all comes to a climactic end for you. Pick this up, some good old-fashioned leather that could possibly be helpful for some armor creation, as I've said before in other videos.
If anyone survived, they may have fled on horseback. Better check the stables. Empty stables. Someone took the horses. Horse tracks. Someone fled the estate. Betrayed.
Now we're tracking the enemies, trying to see where Lady Masako is, or where if any more people that may have captured her have taken her. I don't think she was captured, but we don't know. So I know that I had taken a break from this game for a little bit because I wanted to branch off into the fighting games. I know the first fighting game that I had posted was Grand Blue Fantasy,
The rider was
and the
being
next one
chased.
will probably be Dragon Ball Fighters. There'll be some footage. I'll tell you a little bit about the game on that, so stay tuned for that. Code Vein will continue. I just wanted to get Ghost of Tsushima caught up to episode 6, and then it's probably going to switch back and forth week to week. Some one week Code Vein, other week will be Ghost of Tsushima. There's a lot of blood. Hopefully that's not a bad sign. It wasn't too bad of a sign with Nishikawa. So we're hoping that Lady Masako could handle herself and she's alright. Because our recruitment is our recruitment list is already short as it is. I don't know if 4 or 5 people are going to be able to fight an entire army. Though it is a video game, so you never know.
Archers were hunting the rider. The rider was skilled, knew how to confuse their aim.
So it seems like maybe Masako, if she was the one that was being attacked, was the one that was confusing their aim by running around, possibly zigzagging. Horse is dead. You know, I don't like it when animals die. I feel more sad when animals die than people. And there she is, Lady Masako. Unscathed, just like Ishikawa. These are some legendary warriors.
They said no samurai escaped Konoda. My husband.
Lord Adachi died a warrior's death, defending our home.
Lord Adachi got lit on fire. I know he died defending the home, but man, he got lit on fire and was screaming pretty loud.
Khan has captured Lord
Like,
Shima.
wow.
If your clan
And he didn't even get the chance to do anything. He just said, hi,
and avenge your
I'm here to meet you for combat. And then they lit him on fire.
Adachi
Like,
is dead.
that's not honorable. But I don't think the Mongols care much for honor.
Massacred by
That's
our
why
own
we've been
people.
having to bend some rules of our samurai codes.
traitors. Why would they kill those who swore to protect them?
I intend to find out.
I'm coming with you.
No, do not set aside your concerns for mine.
The family of samurai are my concern. I know what it means to be the last of one's clan.
Because Jin is the last
Cannot
one
be
of his
responsible
clan.
for your death.
You won't be.
Ride with me.
Well, it's officially began, the tale of Lady Masako.
I fought men at your estate.
They were waiting to finish what they started. The night my husband and sons rode to face the Mongols. The assassins came to our home. My sister took the children and fled. I stayed with my sons' wives to fight our attackers. We were outnumbered. And then I was the only one left.
That's how it ended for me at Komoda.
For me, it wasn't over.
One thing I really like about this game is the fact that when you run, they run, so that way you're not constantly having to slow yourself down just to keep up with them, or to have them keep up with you, I should say. So that's one thing I like that they coded into the game, was intelligent AI, appropriate responding AI.
I tried to save them, but the assassins caught them on the road, cut them down. My sister, my grandchildren, even little Natsu. She was just born. All I could do was bury her with her mother.
This never should have happened.
My sister should have been buried with her husband in the north. But at least she's with family. Come. We ride for the Golden Temple.
Sorry you endured this alone.
I am not alone. The killers are alive.
They will pay for what they did.
Every moment the killers walk free brings me shame,
You can't blame yourself.
but it is my duty to punish them for it. You'll have to go in without me. Find the monk named Sogen and tell him the fate of Clan Adachi.
What are you plotting, Lady Masako?
Indulge a grieving widow. Once you've talked to Sogen, find the armorer. She is repairing something for me.
So it seems we're going to be getting some new armor.
Do it.
That's good to know.
And we'll wait for you on the other side of the temple.
I'm in some broken armor. So it cannot be repaired. So it's a good idea that we do get some new armor so that we can take some hits so that I can be a tank and not die. And not dying is always great.
Lord Sakai, it is an honor.
I'm also going to see if I can upgrade my sword, because that just seems like a good idea.
A servant, my lord. Please, call me Junshin. I made this temple a haven for our people.
I'll spread the word.
If they cannot make the journey, there are also camps around Ariake. I supply them with all the food I can spare.
That's good to know. I'm looking for one of your fellow monks, a man named Sogen.
I believe he is sweeping the temple deck.
Thank you, Jushin. Continue your good work. Are you Sogen?
I am.
I am Sakai.
A samurai. Alive?
I have a message from Lady Masako. Clan Adachi was attacked. She is the only survivor.
The Mongols.
Traitors. Our own people.
How horrible.
Has anyone suspicious passed through the temple? A group of armed men?
Not that I've seen, but my duties keep me far too busy. Please tell Lady Masako she's welcome to take refuge here.
Thank you for your time.
I don't trust that guy. Something about him. He just seems untrustworthy.
I need to find the army.
The other guy seemed trustworthy, but he doesn't. The guy in the brown robe, don't trust him. But anyway, let's continue and see if we can get some upgrades. See if those supplies might help by any chance. Need some more supplies over here. And linen. Linen's useful. Could be some more help for that armor.
My lord!
Are you hunting for Shigenori's heavenly strike as well, my lord?
That technique is only one of myth.
The musician Yamato insists the myth is real.
Now, I know about the Heavenly Strike simply because I remember playing Ghost Mode, which is basically a add-on that they added later on in Ghost of Tsushima, that you could basically play with your friends, and there were like 3 different ghosts, or 4 different ghosts. Hunter, Assassin, Samurai, and Ronin. And the Heavenly Strike was one of the samurai's abilities, and basically if you held triangle and circle you would slash at them and it could not be blocked, and you do a pretty good amount of damage. I'm happy to know that I can get that in this in the story, because it sounds pretty useful, especially when fighting those giant how should I say this, brutes. The giant brutes, that's what they're officially called. And I'm just thinking right now, because I'm trying to remember, what am I trying to do? Okay, alright, armor. Don't get sidetracked. Don't get sidetracked just because you're talking.
Lady Masako sent me. Said you were repairing something she wanted me to have.
The armor. It's one of the finest sets I've ever worked with. Let me get it.
Alright, we got some samurai clan armor.
It suits you perfectly, my lord. The quality is incomparable. It will serve you.
Now, honestly, the other armor did look cooler. Like, I like the colors and everything. But, this works. I've heard that you can dye your armor, so there's that to look forward to. Maybe I can dye it darker colors or whatever. But, you know, this isn't bad. It's actually got better stats, so we're going to go with that. Broken armor, not broken armor. Oh, and that'll be the next version of it. The shoulder pads and the arm bracers, or braces, whichever you want to call them, whichever they're supposed to be called.
How is your armor fitting?
And let's see if we can possibly get our sword upgraded, because doing damage is always helpful.
You recognize it on sight?
For me, every blade is unique, as recognizable as a person. Lord Sakai, bring the materials I need, and I would be honored to improve such a fine sword.
I can't upgrade the Sakai Tanto, which is basically the short samurai knife, but I can upgrade the blade, the long sword. Well, it's not a long sword, it's a katana, but you know what I mean. It's a longer version, longer sword.
Thank you.
Your sword arm protects us all.
Does your bow need work, my lord? I can make sure your bow is in the best possible condition.
Whatever you can do, I'd appreciate it.
The honor is mine. Just bring me the raw materials I need, and leave the rest to me. You lack the required materials. Very sorry. An honor to work with another.
My lord, you made it.
I work on all kinds of armor. You need more to make these improvements.
You got the armor.
It fits well.
It belonged to my eldest, Shigesato.
It is an honor. I spoke to the monk.
What did Sogen say?
He offers you refuge in the temple.
Some of my family's killers know where to find me. We need to move.
You think Sogen is behind the massacre?
He visited my home just before the assassins. The little bastard was their scout.
That doesn't prove his guilt.
No, but it earns my suspicion. Sogen arrived from Kamiagata at the beginning of autumn.
When we first heard the Mongols plan to invade,
The plot to destroy my clan took precision, planning.
and a war to cover the treachery.
So now that I have my armor, I'm sorry, I went on a really long period without saying anything. just been more so focused on what exactly has been happening thus far. But now that I have my armor, it seems we're gonna survey some things and see who happens to be the most suspicious person. I'm feeling pretty good. I feel like now that I might be able to do a lot more stuff than I was before and not die. So that's fantastic. Not dying is like my goal in every single game, because if you cannot die, then you can't lose. I mean, unless it's a time test event, but you know. Ooh, we gotta be careful. This is one of those stealthy type missions. Continuing on. Let me get this here supply that could come in useful and handy later. They do such a good job with making the leaves appear as if they're falling from the trees, or just, you know, constantly having that animation going on. And the black-robed monk continuously looking over his shoulder. You know he knows he's up to no good. Otherwise, he wouldn't keep looking over your shoulder like this. More supplies. They look like pumpkins from far away. I don't know why I didn't pick that up, but whatever.
Get out of sight.
He is really nervous. It's like they all are. They all feel like someone's watching them. Oh no, I don't know if I'd be... I don't know, maybe because people randomly just went up to other people with swords and slit their head off, or cut their head off, I should say, and slit other people's throats. I would probably be kind of nervous living in that era too. Especially knowing if I was up to some conspiracy that caused an entire clan of samurai to get murdered. Or at least the rest of Clan Adachi, which is the rest of the clan that hadn't gone to the war to be massacred by the Mongols.
Let's get closer.
Alright, so let's see what's going on here.
Those men slaughtered my family. Spare the monk. The rest can die.
Spare the monk. Let's do it, guys. You done did something bad, and now I gotta make you pay for it. Oh, chop right across the chest. Come at me. No, you die. You want some of this too? Ooh, you gonna bash me upside the head with your shield. I don't like that. Dodge roll. Up, water stance, and we're breaking the shield and slashing them down. Perfect parry. Slash. Ooh. So right now, I noticed what one of the things I'm having trouble with is kind of like, you know, knowing when I can just sidestep and dodge roll, it sucks that they're mapped to the same button because that's giving me a lot of trouble at the moment. So it's something I'm still working on trying to do. As you can see, like, I'm picking off the people that happen to not have spears just because I'm having such a hard time with that at this moment. I know other people probably have figured it out and handled it better, but I'm still working on it. There, I did a sidestep, and I think I'm starting to notice some things. Nope, I did too many circle presses. So like, you have to do one circle press, and if you do too many, then you get screwed over, which means your timing has to be better, because if you double tap it twice, then you're going to end up doing a dodge roll, and you'll roll too far away so that you can't immediately start attacking once you dodge. So that's one of the frustrating aspects of having two buttons that involve dodging mapped to the same button. If it were me, I would have probably mapped it to like an R2 button or something that was just different, but it is doable. I just gotta learn to get better with it.
There's nowhere to run, Soden.
You destroyed Clan Adachi.
I was only a messenger.
For who?
Knowledge does not end suffering.
You know nothing of suffering.
Masako.
I buried my family. One.
For someone that was terrified that he might be murdered earlier, he's pretty calm now.
But I'm going to leave you for the wolves.
We need him alive to tell us who he serves.
Our world has changed. Men of vision must rise to face it. And those in the way must be removed.
They were children!
You said the wrong thing, man. Oh, you messed up. You have got to watch your mouth when two people with swords that know how to use them corner you in a room. You're gonna regret what you say. I guarantee it, if you're not careful.
Search outside. I'll deal with things in here.
Find me when you're done.
Well, time to look for some stuff.
We've run out of food. Must have been here a while. Names. And a symbol. Masako might be.
So those are the people you've been working with. Sounds like we'll have a lot of murdering to do, boys. And women, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, whatever you identify as. We have a lot of killing to do.
Did you find anything?
A list of names. And a clan symbol.
I found the same symbol on these men. I've never seen it before.
A rival clan. Moving in to take control. We have to stop them.
I will.
You cannot do it alone. When my uncle hears of this, he will not rest until the traitors pay for what they did. Help me, and we will bring down everyone who hurt you.
Together. When you need help rescuing your uncle, I will be there.
Thank you, Lady Masako.
Until that time, I have work to do.
Hey guys, that concludes the video. I'm gonna end it here. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed.